I am just leaving a restaurant after having breakfast with my husband and my father-in-law. And I went to my morning yoga class, and my husband and him were out, and the spontaneous invite to join them just felt like such a fun, unexpected yes. And now that I'm on my way home, I knew where I was, so I knew that I would be able to get myself home without using my GPS. And there was also this part of me that was like, just plug in your address and see what the fastest route is from here and let it guide you. So that's what I did. I plugged in my address and said, okay, GPS, just like lead me there, the easiest, fastest route. And as I started driving, after I plugged that into the GPS, after I decided, hey, let me plug in where I'm headed and let the GPS get me there with ease and grace, and I don't even have to think about it or try. I just go where I'm directed to go. Easy, simple, fluid, flowing, driving to the destination, right? And this, to me, inspired me to share this audio as I look down on my trip dash at 23.4. And it's a reminder for me that this is what it feels like to be plugged in to your intuition. This is what it feels like to be plugged in to source, creator, higher power, all that is. This is what it feels like when we are tuned in. We're not overthinking it. We're not trying hard. We are not efforting. We are in action. We are moving. But one of the things that my guides gave to me as an affirmation probably about 2 years ago now, that has always stuck with me, is I am fluidly and intuitively moving forward. I am fluidly and intuitively moving forward. And the energy around that is that ease of saying, hey, this is where I desire to go. This is my intention. These are my goals. These are my desires. Let me plug that in to the GPS with my conscious awareness, right? With my intention, with my energy. And then say, okay, I'm going to open to be guided. I'm going to open to be led. I'm going to open and allow my internal GPS, my intuition, and my internal GPS, my connection with source, my soul, the higher parts of me that have the bigger picture, that see the whole map and the fastest route to get there. I'm going to let that guide me. I'm going to open to that guidance. And so each turn that we may take on a road using our GPS is the analogy for those little nudges that your intuition is going to give to you. They're not always blaring, loud things. Most of the time, it's small nudges that add up over time. It's, let me do it this way. Let me try it this way. Let me do this first instead of the way that I think it's supposed to be done. Let's get our minds out of the way so our internal guidance system, source and soul, can lead us down the path of most allowance. And when we get our minds out of the way, when we release resistance around being led by our intuition, so much more ease and flow occurs because we're not battling inside of ourselves. There was no battle for me to say, yeah, I can get there. I know how to get home, right? But it feels easier right now to just be led with plugging my address into the GPS. And now here we are, having a whole spiritual moment of opening and allowing our spirit to lead. That yes of spontaneity to go to breakfast with my husband and my father-in-law. That yes that I decided upon when my alarm went off this morning to get my butt out of bed and go to yoga. Because even in that moment, I did feel some resistance. And I also felt the nudge that this is going to be beneficial for me today. I'm going to feel really good that I did this today. I'm going to be really proud of myself that I got up and went and did this today. No matter how the class goes, I really don't care because I'm getting up to go and do the thing. And I know that getting up to go and do the thing is precisely what's going to build momentum for my day and help me to feel confident and energized and inspired and healthy and full of more vitality. And these are the things personally that I am intentionally increasing. These are the things that are, quote unquote, my destinations that I'm plugging into the GPS. These are some of my intentions, right? And so previous me plugging those things into my GPS of desire and goals, and this morning me waking up and saying, okay, our nudge right now, our guidance right now, the next best step right now, the next now step is get up to go to the yoga class. And then the next now step was say yes to going to breakfast when you got invited. And now the next yes was plugging in the address to the GPS for ease. And now the next best step is sharing this message with you, beautiful souls. Do you see how simple and also in the moment, in today, all of this is? These are not big, massive, mind-blowing shifts. These are not rocket ship manifestations, but they are important and they are significant and they are meaningful. And to me, each one is a real life miracle. Each yes is a real life miracle. And even in this moment right now, having the ability to share this with you, having the ability to use my voice, having the ability to use my phone and technology to record an amazing message to you, having technology to be able to deliver this message to you, having the fluidity in my morning to intuitively and fluidly move forward, having been on my spiritual journey for all of these years. And from the beginning, before I even understood the terms spiritual awakening, even before I understood the terms manifestation, even before I understood energy and working with energy personally, my intuition was strong. My knower was strong. It was always present and always a guiding force for me. I didn't always listen to it. I didn't always want to hear what it had to say. I didn't always want to trust it. I didn't always want to allow it, but I did over and over and over and over again. I began to allow it to teach me. I began to allow myself to trust it. I began to build my relationship with it. And I still am actively building my relationship with it. I am still actively building my practice of trusting it deeper and deeper, stronger and stronger at every new day. I don't even want to say every new season of my life. It's every day. Every day. I am building this relationship with my intuition, with my connection with source and spirit, with the higher parts of me to direct and guide my daily life, my choices, my actions, my goals, my intentions, my desires. Each day, I am strengthening this connection with boop, 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 plug in to the GPS and open, surrender, and allow the guidance to come through and allow myself to trust it through action and following through on what I'm receiving. Say yes to the breakfast, even though my logical mind says, that's not going to help you drop a jean size. But every other part of me says, that's not necessarily true because I can get the protein things instead of pancakes, which today I actually chose to do both. I ate my eggs and bacon first, and then I had some of my pancake and brought the rest home, right? So harmony and balance, big fan of that. But either way, that's not what this is about, right? Yes, I still have the desire to drop the jean size, right? And also, I want to feel good in my daily life. I want to feel strong. I want to feel nourished. I want to feel full of vitality. I want to have harmony. I desire to just feel good and enjoy and in love and also still feel confident in myself, right? So it's not an attachment to those physical desires. It's not an attachment to these goals. It is the journey to there that matters. And the journey to there, each and every there, the there being your goals, your dreams, your desires, your intentions. The way there is always, forever, letting your soul and your intuition and your source connection to lead you. Letting your heart, which is where you connect, letting your body, which is where you connect, lead you. Getting our minds out of the way. Moving the resistance out of the way. That's a practice. That's a daily thing to step into that driver's seat and plug into your GPS and say, let's go. I am intuitively and fluidly moving forward today and letting ourselves be led. Opening, surrendering, trusting the guidance, believing that it is all working out for us as the clock turns to 12:22 on my dash. believing that it is all working out for us, believing that the best is yet to come, believing and knowing that we are open to receiving all of the blessings that are meant for us. And we are taking these daily steps, choosing according to our internal GPS. I love you. I pray this supported you so deeply today. Let me know what you took away from this, what resonated and spoke to you most, any light bulb moments that showed up for you. I would love to hear them. Sending so much love your way until our next Divine Encounters.